And that's where the rainy day fund comes in. So you always need, in an e-commerce business, you always need about 10% leeway on the business. So what I mean by this is if you were to drop revenue right now within your business by 10% and you kept the same ad spend, would you still be standing? If the answer is no, then you really need to work on this, and you need to work on your costs overall to have this rainy day fund, okay? That's what we're going to call it. Now, a lot of business operators will say, oh, well, we're doing well right now. Like, we have good margin. Everything's absolutely fine. We're doing well. If you can't confidently answer that, that is a huge, huge issue. And I would definitely look into this. The reason being is not only are there a lot of things like seasonality, we could have issues with Facebook ads, rising costs, Google ads, all of these things, but also life happens, right? So sometimes maybe an employee drops out, or a core team member, or yourself as a business owner, you get sick. Things are affected, right? Whoever's running your emails, they just get sick for the week and they can't do everything. So you're going to have that rainy day fund to make sure that if anything happens, if you have delays with product, if you have unforeseen costs that you are incurring, then you're going to be fine. I would implore you to look at your numbers, look at your staff, look at everything that you are doing spend-wise, and see, hey, if we drop revenue 10%, where are we at? If you're at break even, fine. If you are thinking, and I can see some faces now, if you're already getting itchy about that, there may be some costs that you need to cut back on. And for every single hire within the company, and this is especially important for e-commerce, you need to have real purpose for what they're doing. And you need to be able to say, when I add this person to the team, what is the difference? And if I take them away and there's no difference, then do they really need to be there? I know it's cutthroat, but what I see in a lot of businesses, I've had this real experience of this 2 or 3 years ago, probably about 2.5 years ago, where a business was just doing crazy, crazy numbers. We're talking over 20 million a year, and the costs just kept going up, But the reality was that every staff member they hired passed the media buyers, fulfillment team, customer service, emails, and vital management and financial team. I think I already just said that. Anything past that was not making a huge difference, but they were still hiring at the rate that they hired initially. But every single team head that you had within the business initially, you could say, okay, they're bringing in an extra 100K. They're bringing in an extra 150K. Now, it doesn't need to be that cutthroat, or maybe they're saving us money, or maybe they're bettering relationships with customers. But I would also, when you're looking at those staff costs, take a look into that. Look at your rainy day fund. I can already tell we're going to need a further conversation on this, but this is your, hey, I'm not going to get completely wrecked if the world turns, seasonality happens, life happens, baby happens, all of these things happen, because we need to have this fund ready and make sure that we are prepared. And also it just gives you that peace of mind as well as a business owner. Hey, look, things have gone a bit topsy-turvy this week or this month. It's absolutely fine. We're still here. We're still golden.